Guys, we exited at break even 2 or 3 times on this trade, so let me break this trade down for you. So first of all guys, on the weekly time frame you could see an internal range liquidity here, that is a bearish fair value gap here. So from this bearish fair value gap to this bullish fair value gap was our target, that is this area, lower quadrant of this fair value gap. And after that, so from this IRL to this external range liquidity or this internal range liquidity, that is from this bearish fair value gap to this bullish fair value gap would be our target. And after that, so this is our weekly bias, this was our weekly bias guys. And on the daily time frame also the same bias, from this daily bearish fair value to this external range liquidity, here was our target. So from this daily bearish fair value to this external range liquidity was our target guys. And after that, on the 4 hour also you could see that here, from this internal liquidity, that is this bearish big fair value gap to this external range liquidity was our target. And after that, hourly SMT, where US dollar Japanese yen respected this bearish fair value gap and made a lower low, whereas the same on the dollar index chart we could see a higher high here, that is a buy side sweep, as you can see that here. So price made a higher high here, that is price swept the buy side liquidity by disrespecting this bearish fair value gap here. Whereas the same bearish fair value gap here was respected and price made a lower low. So after this SMT market structure shift here, you can see that with these displacement candles, and also here. So I would consider this as the market structure shift. So we can see on the paper trading guys, we actually been in the profits, but actually on real trading account it was a break even point. Why? Because after this market structure shift, this displacement candles, I thought price would retrace once again back to one of these fair value gaps here. So one of these fair value gaps I thought price would enter, so I did not enter this on my real account after this displacement. And what happened was, I thought price would retrace, but it never retraced. After that I entered in somewhere around here. I could have made the profits. I entered in somewhere around here guys, and after that price went against a bit us here, so we exited at break even at once. And after that on here I entered once again, and after that price moved up to here. I was anticipating price would move to this target on a real account, but what happened was price moved up to here, and then my stop loss was here, and price moved up to here. Initially my stop loss was at this SMT swing low on my real account. This is paper trading guys. On my real account, what that was that, but after price moved against us, we exited immediately at break even. So that's why we actually made 0 rupees guys, 0 rupees on this trade. We exited at break even because first of all, my mistake was I did not enter on this market structure shift here. Why? Because I thought price would retrace in this fair value gaps here, this 1 hour fair value gaps once again, but it did not enter and did not go as I anticipated. After that I entered 2 times. I put my stop loss at break even, and after that both my stops went to break even and I immediately exited, so actually made 0 rupees. So sometimes when when everything is right you still do not make the money. I should have entered after this break even, so I was a bit greedy, as you can say. Why? Because I wanted a high risk to reward. That's why I anticipated a reversal, a bit of retracement to this fair value gaps, but it did not go as my way. But it did here without wasting any time. Price went up to here, but we took 2 trades on this trade, and both we put our target here, but it did not hit our target, and I put my stop loss at break even. It hit our break even 2 times. I entered 2 times, and two times my break even was hit. That's why I didn't make a penny on this, couldn't make a penny on this, not even a worth of dime, guys. So sometimes even when everything is right you still do not make profits. That's okay, that's the part of trading. So I'm okay with this trade, guys. At least it should hit our take profit on paper trade. So thank you, guys. This was the trade. Thank you.